So French farmer protesters decided to protest by spewing, actual feces all over government buildings. What are they protesting against? Come and find out. But if you want to support me, go on my Patreon. If you want to do $1 a month, and you get the rest. Hello, welcome back to your regular scheduled program of the crappy show on the internet. I'm your host, Someone. Today we got a juicy thing. I found a video on iFunny which contained, French farmers protesting. What are they how are they protesting? Are they taking rotten vegetables and fruit and place them all over the streets and also spraying manure everywhere? And let's just say French smells like actual feces. So let's not just fixate on how I can't speak. Let's read this beautiful article by the Daily Mail. French farmers dump hundreds of tons. These words are like the bottom of my heart, and they're terrible. Of manure on the streets and spray city buildings with slurry in a day of protest. So if you want to know why they're exactly protesting, in my opinion, I thought it was a yellow vest thing with the whole fuel tax and everything, but apparently it's not that, which I found weird. It's like, what else would France be protesting against? It's actually the protest about how their ties with Russia is apparently lowering the cost of fruit and vegetables, which apparently is not making much for the farmers. So the farmers are protesting against them. By how? Why, them whining a bunch of times saying dude, we can't live. We don't have enough money to raise the crops because of this crap. And then the French are all like, ho, too bad. And next thing you know, they're all like, okay, you know what? I've had enough with you. Spraying actual feces on the government buildings in Paris. How sick is that? One farmer sprayed a government building with a high-pressured slurry. Basically, just picture what do you call it? A fire hose, like the firemen use. And then instead of the water in the fire trucks, they put actual wet feces and they just spray it over. Just imagine living in France or Paris or whatever the heck, and then it smells like actual feces. You gotta love France, the most romantic place on earth. It's so romantic, it smells like actual feces. They're also complaining about new rules on biodiversity and water quality. I don't know what biodiversity is, but okay. Revolting French farmers dumping hundreds of tons of water, rotten vegetables on the streets, as well as spraying a council water treatment office with slurry in a major day of protest. Members of the French Farmers Union, I am not gonna say all those words because dang, and the Young Farmers Union held demonstrations over food prices as well as increases the cost of fertilizer. Farmers complain that the sanctions with Russia over their ongoing Ukrainian crisis has led to collapse in the price of cereal, milk, and grain, which as a result, the farmers not being able to work/live. And they can't live, they can't work. You see the problem here. And there's a bunch of graphic photos of just them literally dumping hundreds of gallons of actual feces, manure, onto government buildings and setting feces on fire as well, so everyone smells like actual crap. What else would they do? They got their tractors and ran over a bunch of rotten fruit and vegetables for everything to smell like rotten fruit and vegetables. So everyone's all like, yeah, this is what you get for not, taking care of us. So we're not gonna take care of you properly. One protesting, I can't pronounce that city or state, I don't care what it is. Southwest Paris, farmers dumped hundreds of tons of manure along the rotten vegetables outside the offices of, I can't pronounce that, department as well as town hall. Around 300 farmers using 30 tractors took part in the protest. Union leader Gene Michael, I can't pronounce that word, I'm sorry, said his neighbors were fed up over increasingly crazy constraints and charges. A group of more than 300 farmers dumped around 100 tons of manure and rotten vegetables in the center of on Tuesday in protest at falling food prices. Assisted by 30 tractors, the farmers dumped the slurry, the rotten food, in front of the offices of the Agriculture Department Town Hall. Russia has imposed sanctions in EU agricultural You see, words are very tough in my brain for some reason. Products in response to EU protests over the Ukraine crisis. This is why you don't mess with French people, because one, France is one of the most taxed countries in the world, and now it's all okay, you're gonna first you tax everything and it's hard for us to live by, now you're taking away our food. Wow, okay. Remember the fuel thing? That didn't really work now, did it? And now this. Thank you guys. We love you. We love living hard. Oh god, others dump hundreds of tons of manure on the streets. Just imagine, you're driving to work, which I don't know how you're driving to work in France when you got no gas, and the next thing you know, you just see a whole bunch of actual feces in front of you. In the middle of the street, and just all I can't get to work. In fact, I'm pretty sure they laid off everyone at work. Why? Because literally everyone can't work when everything is taxed high and no one can buy. The government has condemned such violent incidents, but has also tried to address farmer grievances at the same time when unpopular socialist president, I can't pronounce the name, is facing discount due to a struggling economy. I wonder whose fault that is. Decides to tax everything, overly tax everything in France. It's so funny. How people can't live? It's so hilarious. For what? Globalists wants to global? Whatever they call it? Globalization? My brain isn't working. My brain can process words, but my mouth cannot. It's so amazing. Me say smart words, but smart words don't sound smart. Alright, that's enough for that topic today, and I'm apparently out of time for this one because it's not 10 minutes yet. So I'm gonna go to another topic today. Let's see what it says. That's a strange title. It says, conservative gays need to shut the, and you know the rest, because I can't apparently say it anything. Why? Because YouTube will be stupid against me. So, I'm gonna be all strange this is. Remember how when that one lady on that one news of MSNBC decided to call someone a butt boy, a homophobic slur, I believe it is, and she constantly apologized for everything? Now this, what is that? What is that? They're not calling this out. Why? I don't know. I mean, this really looks bad. Where's the SJWs? Where the NPCs at? They should be all okay, this is bad. I mean, if you take away the conservative part, just leave that blank. What do you get? Gays need to, then you go. Where is this at? This is stupid. Are you serious? Who wrote this? Lauren Ladd? Let me see you on Twitter. Wow, your face is smiling. Wow. Let's see the bio. Hello, you're friendly, you wear dresses, blog about sports on Deadspin. Well, you get a minus point for this one, I tell you that. What the heck? This person does do sports articles. So why the heck did you write this garbage? I'm too angry to read this. It's like, hey, you know what? Let's just shut up about everything. Why? Because you're conservative. It's I thought you support the gays. Well, here's the thing. You're conservative. Now, my brain, it's battling to stay alive without hanging themselves. But I have an idea. Your boy Mr. Dapperton decided to give me up a link in the DMs. Let's see what it is. This video is by DSA Queer Socialists on Twitter. This is gonna be a good one. Why? Because I don't know. So apparently, in context, they're trying to, the left are trying to make memes. Okay, so in the first 1 second, I see a naked unicorn guy, which I do not understand the full. Okay, let me guess. The unicorn represents trans
I'm just gonna creep down in Pumpkin Hill. I got to find my lost piece. I know that it's here, I can sense it in my feet. The gray emerald's power allows me to feel. I can't see a thing, but it's around somewhere. I'm gonna hold my head, cause I have no fear. This probably seems crazy, a graveyard theory. Our ghosts try to approach me and got leery. Ask him a question and he vanished in a second. I'm walking through valleys, crying pumpkins in the alley. Didn't seem happy, but they sure tried to get me. Had to back them up with a fist metal crackle. I'm hearing someone saying, you a chicken, don't be scared. It had to be the wind, cause nobody wasn't there. I searched and I searched as I climbed up the wall. And then I started to fly, I went in deeper. Let it get to me, I'm just gonna creep down Pumpkin Hill. I got to find my lost piece. I know that it's here, I sense it in my feet.
I just see dumb left propaganda about, hey, you need to be gay and straight people are bad, with a naked guy unicorn just dancing around with copyrighted music in the background. I'm gonna replace the music with something, I don't know what yet, probably Pumpkin Hill or something. Well, I guess this is somewhat more proof that the left can't meme. If you guys like my video, please just subscribe with the stupid bell. Why do they have the bell? Oh yeah, make sure you have the bell on, just in case, let's just say, I don't show up one day because YouTube is deciding to, on December 13th through 14th or 15th, they're gonna try their best to somehow delete all the spam subscriber counts on YouTube, on everyone's channels, which actually means, in translation, which means we're gonna move half of everybody's subs. Why? Because YouTube just doesn't like people and they can't fix simple things like monetization. But hey, that's just me and everyone on YouTube. Hope you guys like the video because we all know I hate myself. Bye.